What's the feeling?
Exhaustion.
Well, isn't that good to know? I'm tired. So here's a part of the answer. You're tired because you're using action for things instead of using energy. And the action that you're using is working against. And so that is exhausting. So then what does that make you want to say?
What does it make me?
What did our answer then make you want to reply? You said exhausted, and we said that's because you're going about it the hard way. You're not going about it with the path of least resistance. You're not using energy and non-physical resources if you're exhausted. And so then what's the next thing that you want to say to us?
The first thing that comes to my mind is keep at it at being a...
Say what?
Keep at it at being a service. Doing even more.
Keep doing the things that exhaust me? Really? Doing the same thing that doesn't work over and over and over again, expecting it to start working. And so that's what a lot of people are doing with their actions. So what do you mean about service?
Well, and this existential fatigue, right? Doing the same, I agree, doing the same thing, expecting different results. It's a definition of insanity. I don't want to keep doing the same things. But when I was lost, and what I do next, what do I manifest next? When I have,
but you see, here's the thing. When you feel lost, and it's been going on for a while, so you're really feeling it, there's another end of the stick that's activated that is found. There's lost, and there's secure, and there's timid and afraid, and there's confident. And so even though you can't feel this, we're trying to convince you that it does exist and that your inner being is there. So knowing that, or even suspecting that that might be a little bit true, wouldn't your next question be, well, how do I find the found? And we say, look for it where it is. Well, where is it? It hasn't manifested yet. It's not in my bank account yet. Well, don't look for it where it isn't. Look for it where it is. But Abraham, I can't see it where it is. You just told me that it's just a smear, or that it's just a vibration. I can't look for it where it really is, which is right. You can't look for it or sniff for it, but you could feel for it. So what does the opposite of lost feel like? There is an obvious awareness. See, a lot of people, they want to fight this notion that I really know what I don't want. I don't want to be lost, and I don't want to be unseen, and I don't want to be unheard, and I don't want to not have any money. But in that knowing what you don't want, there absolutely is a knowing of what you do want. It takes a willingness to kind of feel for it. You know how lost feels. What does found feel like?
That's what I think I failed to communicate. When I said at service, now I found that I want to help people that have substance use disorders, something I have never done in my life before. I want to be a therapist. I want to help. That's what I meant, to be more at service.
So,
which is my next question.
So you skipped over some steps, and so you can't get there from here. You figured out what you need to do to feel found, but you didn't describe to us in a meaningful enough way that we believe that you found the feeling of found. Because if you'd found the feeling of found and had rested in it a little bit, then ideas would come to you from right where you are. In other words, is that what happened? Did you find the feeling of found, and then it just occurred to you that what you would do is help lost people be found?
Kind of.
Can you see what we're getting at? What we're saying to you is, we're not